Hey Chad, this is Jessica from Peterson SEO. Thank you so much for speaking with me today and requesting your free video. So today we're going to go over just a few tips that you can apply right away that's really going to help with your online presence as well as getting more organic leads. So that way you don't have to rely on referrals or those expensive paid lead services like Angie's and Home Advisor. Now, nearly 70% of your organic leads are going to come from this website. So it is really important your website be properly optimized so you can capture those leads. So here we are on your website. You have a very nice looking website. I noticed you have separate pages for each of your major services, which is awesome. That is exactly what you need to do. You want to make sure that all of these pages have their own original content and that they're focused on their own local buyer intent keywords. You do not want duplicated content and you do not want to try and rank the same keyword on multiple pages. Otherwise, Google will penalize you for that and you won't actually show up in listings when you normally would have. So that's pretty important. Let's see. You serve both in Vancouver and Portland. Um, so I did see you have service area pages. Um, so these service areas here, being listed is okay, but it's not going to do a whole lot to help you. You really should have actually separate pages for each of these cities. As long as these cities have search volume for your services, they really need their own page so that you can be found organically for them. And then on your actual service page, um, you should focus on your one main location. That's going to be really important as well. And making service area pages, those should be like mini home pages with summaries of each of your major services and focused around the main local keywords. But again, not the same keywords that you're going to focus on your service pages. There's usually a variety of different keywords that are similar, and you want to be able to capitalize on that and capture as much of that local traffic as you can. So let's see, a little bit of content. So there's a little bit about roofing, siding, windows and doors. So your homepage is looking pretty good. It's not focused on any local keywords. That's probably one of the biggest issues you're going to have here. And it could use more content. So Google ranks your website not based on appearance, but based on content. So it is key, and you do need a lot of content. Um, Google likes to see a minimum of 1,000 to 1,500 words of content focused on your services and those local buyer intent keywords. The keywords people are actively searching on Google for your services. Majority of people do not search by brand. They search by the service that they need because they don't know who you are yet. And so it is really important to not only focus on the brand, but those local keywords that you're going to convert into customers. Um, and you're going to need 250 words of content for every keyword that you want to target. And now, if we look at your top competitor when we're looking at roofing, depending on your search word, you're going to have different competitors probably. Um, but as far as roofing goes, we have Cherry Roofing. They have a good looking site, phone number up top, click to call, making it super easy for their customers. but they don't have separate service pages. And maybe it's because they only do roofing, but I know there's different styles of roofing, and shingle and things that they could actually be capturing that they're not and they're missing out on. Um, and they don't have a whole lot of content here. So these guys should be fairly easy for you guys to beat by working on your content and keyword strategy, not just on your home page, but throughout your website and making sure you really focus on those local keywords. And then support your website with SEO because without it, your website won't be found. So if we look here, you have a score of a 12 out of 100 in Google's Trust Flow, which isn't too bad. This score is 100% based on backlinks and referring domains. And this is a popularity contest with Google. So as important as those backlinks are, not all backlinks are good backlinks. You want to make sure you're only going after the highly authoritative do follow links that are closely related to your services. That way they give you more authority, more power, and help you to rank. And Google only gives you credit for one backlink per referring domain, so anything else Google looks at as spam. And if we look here, only 66 of your referring domains are do follows. So you actually only have 66 good links doing anything to help your website. You have been indexed for over 400 keywords, but you're only getting about 88 people on average to your website. But when we look at your keywords here, you have a handful of keywords that are actually on the first page of Google. There's 10 spots. But if we look at where your traffic is coming from, it's branded in national keywords. And so your branding is a national keyword. And when you rank those national keywords and you're not servicing the entire country, there's very few people that are actually local. That are going to land on your site. You're going to get people from other parts of the country and they're going to leave and you're not going to convert them. So that's where most of your traffic is coming from. So you really want to focus on local keywords. This branded local keyword is good. But you want to focus on these buyer intent keywords. This is where your money is coming from. So you definitely want to focus on that. If we look at your competitor, they only have a rating of a 4.9 with 314 backlinks, which just proves not all backlinks are created equal. And they have 117 referring domains, and of those, 75 are do follows. So you would have to beat their 75 referring domains in quantity as well as quality. They have 186 keywords, and they're getting over 400 people to their website every month just for roofing. So it just shows you how much you're missing out on by not fully optimizing your site. And the last part of this is this Google Maps section here. Your goal should be to be in the top 3 of this section because 30% of people search in the maps and don't search anywhere else. And so if you're not listed in this top 3 for your keywords and service areas, then you send all those leads to your competition. In order to get in the top 3, there are several factors, but the most important are your citations, and that's the name of the business, address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Glassdoor. So you will need a lot more of those than your competition, but when you follow each of these tips I have provided you today, your website has the opportunity to be number 1 across Google for every one of your service areas and all of your services. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you found it helpful, and I would really like to get your feedback. If you have any questions, go ahead and give me a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.